Hello traders and investors, this is a Bitcoin technical analysis video. This video will be in two parts. The first part will be trading mindset. The second part will be the actual TA. If you don't want to listen to me talking about mindset, there are timestamps in the description box. Bitcoin has been trading in a range for 80 days. 80 days is a lot of time. A lot of time to do what? A lot of time for the market maker to exploit your fears and hopes. Why? Because if you are hopeful, you consider this range as a reaccumulation range, believing that Bitcoin is going to go much higher. If you are fearful, you consider this range as a distribution range, believing Bitcoin is going to go much lower. And in the meantime, you are waiting for 80 days and nothing is happening, absolutely nothing. Okay. Now, you need to accept the uncertainty of this business in trading. You live in uncertainty. What do you need to do? You need to wait for a decision. Okay. How will you know the true direction of the market? This is where the TA begins. Okay. At the moment, I don't have any conclusive evidence that says that this is a reaccumulation or a distribution range. I don't have any conclusive evidence. And if someone tells you that he knows what's going on, unfollow this guy because he's most probably, never mind. Okay. Now, what do we know? We know that above 72K, we have liquidity. Why? 72K is an established resistance level. It was tested once, twice, three times. What do we have above 72K? Stop losses. Now, if you shorted 72K, where would you put your stop loss? Ideally, slightly above the previous all-time high. Okay, so I think that there is liquidity between 72K and 75K. Where else do we have liquidity in this chart? We have liquidity close to the range low. We have a very nice daily demand zone. We discussed this demand zone between 61 and 63. Everything else in the middle is just noise. Ignore, ignore, ignore. Okay? Now, three possible scenarios for today and for the coming days. First scenario, Bitcoin breaks out above 72K, above 74K, sustains, tests it as support after a pullback. The pullback doesn't go lower than 72K. If this is the scenario, we are ultra bullish, and we are going initially to 80K, but possibly higher. This is the bullish scenario. A break above 74K, a pullback that will not go lower than 72K. If this happens, we are ultra bullish. We are going to 80, 85, 90, I don't know. Okay, much higher. Second scenario, bearish scenario, Bitcoin gets above 75K, let's say, to trigger all the stop losses and gets immediately rejected below the range high. If this is what happens, we are bearish. This is most probably a distribution range and we are going lower. Third scenario, that we are going down directly into this demand zone. We discussed this demand zone between 61 and 63K. If Bitcoin gets into this demand zone and holds the level, then we have a shot at trying at the range high again, and most possibly even higher, because by then I will consider this structure as an inverse head and shoulders, okay, with a target of almost 90K. These are the three possible scenarios that I see on Bitcoin. guys, it's not going to last much longer. Okay, we have been in consolidation in a range for 80 days. It's not going to last much longer. I think that maybe today or in the next few days, we are going to break out or break down. Something will happen. We just need to wait patiently and let the market maker show you his hands. We don't make the market, we just trade the market. Remember, okay? That's all I have for you on Bitcoin. I hope it helps, and I will see you in the next video.